Hi, everybody. Well, I'm not coming from the hospital. I'm coming from my husband's bedroom instead at home. Um, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you today. It was about caretakers take their job so seriously that they forget about themselves. And one thing that I understand this time around is that I need to get some rest because caretaking is a 24/7 job. If you get the opportunity to get a little bit of rest, I was made to have this opportunity, of course, because of the coronavirus. But if you get the opportunity and they're in the hospital and it's not a life threatening, which I've been up at that hospital day after day, get you some rest. Now, I wanted to hit on a few points when your loved one goes into the hospital. Lists. Lists are very important. As a matter of fact, I'm going off of a list to give you a list. Thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, seriously, make sure you have a list of their medications. Uh, Make sure that if they're not giving them every single thing that you know they're supposed to be having, you get that straightened out. Because there were medications that he was taking, and including his humidifier, which he really needs it for his breathing. There are certain things they had no idea and didn't understand. He had a hard time laying on his back for a long period of time, which they were trying to make him lay on his back. And that was messing with him because he doesn't swallow. Uh, Leave notes on the board. There's a board in the room, and you can leave notes on that board. I told them to make sure of certain things, such as his shoulder is coming out of socket. Do not pull him or, try to turn him by his shoulder. How to use the turn sheet and not hurt him more than he's already been hurt, because a lot of them don't know. If they're coming from a different area in the hospital, they don't really know how to take care of your patient, of your person. Now, I've showed them everything I know today, and believe it or not, they appreciate it. They appreciate your input, especially when they're dealing with something they don't know about. He's in oncology, but he is also a stroke patient. And so I wanted to tell you that. I also wanted to tell you, don't be afraid to call. If you can't rest, you're restless, you can't sleep, it doesn't matter what time. Get the number, get the name of the nurse that's going to be looking after your person. I don't leave until I've met the morning. I know who's been there all night with my husband, because that's the best I could do this time. But when it's open all the time, I check every shift. As a matter of fact, I never hardly left. And that way you kind of know who's taking care of them and what they know and what they're doing and whether or not they're paying attention to you or not. Also, uh, just it helps, to save your receipts for everything. If they go in and you have to buy something, like I had to go and get a humidifier, because if I wouldn't have gotten it, they would have had to put in an order for it, and he probably wouldn't have got it until next week, which would have been probably by the time, hopefully, he's going to be coming home. Keep your receipts if you're on Social Security or disability or taking care of somebody in the power of attorney. If you're a power of attorney and you're over their medical, you have the right to speak on everything that they are doing. You have a right to ask every question you want. Okay, I hope this helped you a lot tonight. I'm going to try to get some rest. Everyone have a blessed evening. Continue to pray for my husband's healing of his body. He's still having a few issues, but I know everything is going to be all right. Much love. Peace.